Do you know how many types of water bodies are there on Earth? Welcome to the world of the water family, a dynamic clan where each member has its own personality, size, and charm. Let's dive in and meet the largest member first, the ocean. Imagine the biggest room you've ever seen, then multiply that by 1,000,000. That's the ocean for you. With its vast expanse, it covers more than 70% of our planet. It's so deep that sunlight can't reach its bottom, creating a dark, mysterious world that we're still trying to explore. Kind of like the older sibling who has a room full of secrets. Now, let's meet the ocean's slightly smaller but equally important sibling, the sea. Seas are like the middle children of the water family, constantly trying to make a name for themselves. They're smaller than oceans, but don't tell them that. They're unique in their own way. They're closer to land and they're often partly enclosed by land, making them more approachable. Seas are like the sibling who's always up for a chat in the kitchen when you're making a sandwich. And just like in any family, there's a bit of sibling rivalry going on between the ocean and the sea. The ocean, the eldest, is a little more reserved, staying deep and wide, while the sea, always looking to carve out its own identity, stays close to the shores, mingling with the land. It's like the ocean has the largest room in the house, while the sea gets the room with the best view. So, we've met the ocean and the sea, the big siblings in our water family. Their vastness and depth are truly awe-inspiring, aren't they? But the water family is large and diverse. There are more members to meet, each with their own unique characteristics and charm. So, who's next, you ask? Let's find out. Now, let's meet the middle siblings in our water family, bay, lagoon, and lake. First up, we have the sociable bay. Bays are parts of the ocean where the land curves inward, and they're the life of the party, always open to the sea. They love to let in their big brother ocean whenever they can. The shape of the land around them helps them create a safe space for plants, animals, and even ships. So if you're a ship looking for a place to chill, bays are your go-to buddies. Next in line is the slightly more reserved lagoon. Lagoons are like bays, but they have a bit of a barrier like a sandbar or a coral reef separating them from the sea. They're a bit shy, you see. But don't be fooled, they are home to the most unique marine life. You'll find some of the most colorful fish and plants living in lagoons, so while they might seem quiet, there's a whole party going on underwater. And finally, we have the independent lake. Lakes are large bodies of water that are not connected to the sea at all. They're the self-sufficient ones in the water family, getting their water from rivers, rain, or even underground springs. They can be small like a pond or huge like a sea. And the best part? They're surrounded by land on all sides, making them the perfect spot for a picnic or a camping trip. So if you're looking to spend some quality time with nature, lakes are your perfect hosts. Each of these siblings has their own special characteristics. Bays are sociable and welcoming, lagoons are quiet but full of life, and lakes are independent and perfect for some peaceful time out. They all play important roles in our ecosystem, providing habitats for numerous species and playing a crucial role in our water cycle. So that's bay, lagoon, and lake, the middle siblings, each with their unique personalities. And last but not least, meet the youngest siblings in our water family, river, pond, and stream. First up, we have river. Just like the most adventurous little sibling in any family, river is always on the move. From tiny trickles high up in the mountains, it gathers strength and speed, rushing down slopes and valleys, carving its own path as it goes. Rivers are quite the explorers, traveling across continents and often ending their journey by joining the vast expanse of the ocean or a sea. They're the lifeblood of our planet, providing water for wildlife, plants, and us humans too. Next, we have pond. Pond is the calm and serene member of the family. Unlike river, who's always on the go, pond likes to stay put in one place. It's smaller and shallower than its siblings, but don't underestimate pond. It's a bustling hub of life, providing a home for a wide array of creatures, from frogs and fish to birds and insects. And let's not forget the beautiful water lilies and other plants that add a touch of beauty to pond's peaceful environment. Last, but certainly not least, is stream. Stream might be the smallest member of the family, but it's definitely not one to be overlooked. Like a plucky little sibling, stream is always finding its way through obstacles, whether they're large rocks or steep hills. It starts its journey high up in the mountains just like river, but it's narrower and shallower. Streams are nature's own plumbing system, helping to channel rainwater from the land back to the sea. They're also important habitats for many animals and plants. And there you have it, the youngest siblings, river, pond, and stream. Each one unique, each one playing a vital role in our world. They're a testament to the beauty and diversity of our planet's water bodies. So next time you come across a river, a pond, or a stream, take a moment to appreciate their charm and the life they support. But wait, there's a cool cousin we haven't met yet, Glacier. Now imagine the coolest, most mysterious cousin you've ever met. The one who lives far away in the coldest parts of the world, where the air is crisp and everything is covered in a blanket of snow. That's Glacier for you. Glaciers are these massive, majestic sheets of ice that have been around for ages, some even older than your great-great-great-great-grandparents. They're made from fallen snow that's been compacted over many, many years. It's like when you pack a snowball really tight, but on a much larger scale. But here's the surprising bit. Despite being made of ice, glaciers are not static. They're actually on the move. But don't worry, they're not going to win any races. Glaciers move at a snail's pace, sometimes only a few inches a day. It's like they're in a never-ending game of slow-motion tag. And did you know that glaciers are the largest source of fresh water on Earth? That's right, they hold about 75% of the world's fresh water. So next time you're sipping on a glass of water, remember, it might just have come from a glacier. Here's another fun fact. Glaciers carve out landscapes as they move. Those beautiful valleys and mountains you see in pictures of remote icy regions. Many of those were shaped by the slow and steady movement of glaciers. It's like they're master sculptors, but instead of clay they use the earth itself. And, let's not forget, glaciers are home to some unique wildlife. From the sturdy mountain goats to the adorable penguins, these icy giants provide a habitat for a variety of creatures that have adapted to the cold, harsh conditions. So, there you have it, folks. Glaciers are not just big blocks of ice. They're moving, shaping, life-sustaining wonders of nature. So that's Glacier, the cool cousin from the icy parts of the world. Now that we've met all the members of the water family, it's time for a fun quiz. Let's see how well you've gotten to know our splashy relatives. First question, who's the biggest sibling in the water family? That's right, the ocean is the biggest and covers over 70% of the Earth's surface. It's so big that it's home to the largest animal on Earth, the blue whale. Moving on, can you tell me what makes a lagoon different from a lake? Yes, indeed. A lagoon is a shallow body of water separated from larger water bodies, like a sea or ocean, by a barrier such as a sandbar or coral reef. On the other hand, a lake is a large body of water surrounded by land. Alright, next up. Do you remember the one who's always on the move? That's correct, it's the river. Rivers are like the messengers in the family, carrying water from the mountains to the sea, and along the way, they create valleys, waterfalls, and even electricity. Next, who can tell me what makes a glacier different from the rest of the family? Absolutely. A glacier is unique because it's made of frozen water or ice and moves very slowly. Now, for the last question, who is the smallest member of the water family? You got it. It's the stream. A stream is a small, narrow body of flowing water. Well done, everyone. You've now met all the members of the water family and learned some fun facts about each of them. Remember, just like in any family, each member is unique and plays an important role. So the next time you see a water body, you'll know exactly who you're meeting.